Hi everybody, I'm Tom.
And I'm Mom.
And today on Tom and Mom Play, we're playing...
Warp's Edge.
Yep, from Renegade Games, by Scott Alms. Hopefully I didn't butcher that name. And this is normally a solo game. This is part of their Solo Hero... Heroes. Solo Hero series. Solo Hero series. So normally it's designed to be played one player... But single-player games, might as well, you can play them cooperative. We're just not going to be playing separate things or taking separate turns. We're going to be working on this puzzle together. And just kind of show that, yeah, even though a game's solo, you can play together. Yeah, it's kind of what we want to do in this one. So ignore the fact that it says only one player. Fight you. I won't, really, I'm a pushover. But the story for Warp's Edge... you were Taylor Mind, rookie pilot in the Force's Outer Rim division, apparently now in the world of Star Wars, by the way. It's not really, we're mixing a few things. I thought this looked nicer with this, so we put it there. But Force's Outer Rim division, in the wake of a crucial battle, you've been stranded far from your fleet, lost and alone with resources running low. You jump through warp gate after warp gate, hoping to find the right combination home. It's kind of like Quantum Leap meets Sliders. Yeah, a little bit. But home is not what you find. The warp jump takes you farther out in the galaxy than the Force has ever been before. See, it's got the galaxy and Force. Yeah, okay.
It's got some stuff.
I mean, it's not supposed to be Star Wars.
Yeah.
Deep behind enemy lines, you emerge from hyperspace to find yourself right on the doorstep of the enemy fleet. It's too late to retreat, so you go in with cannons blazing, but you're no match for the alien mothership and its consorts. Lasers fire, photon cannons pierce the blackness. Within seconds, your shields are gone, your laser batteries drained, your hull damaged. In the instant before you're blown up, the ship's experimental savior protocol warps you back to the start of battle. The enemy fleet is in front of you again. The mothership looms in the distance, but your laser batteries have reset too. You have a second chance, and you know what's coming. So, in this game... It is us versus this mothership. The Dread is what the name of this one is. And for us to be able to win, we have 4 warps to knock this out. And in one warp, we have to defeat every enemy card and the 3 spaces of the mothership. Yay! It is a bag building game. We start out with these 10 chips that come in a variety of flavors. Please don't eat the chips. They're not that kind of chips. We have lasers. Pew pew. We have evasive maneuvers. And we've got energy. Lasers. Pew pew. Evasions. Evade. And energy lets us buy. There are a few other things we can do with energy, such as get shields back. But yeah, we win the game when the Dread is destroyed. We lose the game if our ship is destroyed or if we have ran out of warps. Our warp drive is dead. There's a caveat to the mission we're playing, but that's normally how it ends, because our ship here is, if our hull reaches 0, we don't lose the game. Instead, reset your hull and shields to max, then the current warp ends immediately. We'll get into what the warp is and how that works here in a second. So, we start with these starter chips that have these little white on the outside, as well as, and the Dread here shows me the deck setup on the outside. And the Dread is, once one section has been defeated, attacks from the remaining sections deal extra damage. Once both are gone, the last section deals 4 damage instead of 2. Stun resistance, mothership can't be stunned by lasers, but can be stunned by maneuvers, which are the blues. And then protected, the mothership cannot attack or be attacked until all enemies from the deck and row have been defeated during the current warp. So, we start with the enemy row. We've got a spider, a fury, an intruder, and venom. Not that venom. I mean, it might be. We're mixing universes already. And the layout of all of these, up here on the top, is how much damage it's going to take from lasers to destroy the ship and the rewards associated for defeating it that way. This is outmaneuvering. If you outmaneuver it, it's just like destroying it, but you get the reward below that instead. Down here at the bottom is once it's the enemy attack phase in step 3, that is how much damage it's going to do to your ship, starting with the shields and then making the way to the hull. So if your shields are down, you're okay. If your hull's down, you're
Not so
toast.
much.
Yeah, not so much. So this intruder here, yeah, it takes 2 pew pew and 1 pew pew. Pew pew and pew pew. To knock that one out. 3 and 2, 3 and 2. The reward, so this one here has an O reward. We have special power chips that can go into our bag. That is determined. Our shop is preloaded by our ship, the Achilles here. Or let's see, what was that Wheel of Fortune? The Greek legend Achilles, and the poor dude lost. He had all the letters there and said, yeah, Greek hero Achilles. Yeah. And of course they didn't count it. Yep. Felt so bad for that dude. Achilles. I'm going off the deep end. But these will do special effects once we're pulled out of the bag. We'll kind of get into them as we get a little closer to them so we don't get too into the weeds. But I will say, we start with this special power chip, this W chip that goes into the bag. This is a Warhammer. It lets you take out one enemy for just that one chip. You get the rewards immediately. However, for the round, lasers don't stun enemies, and we'll get into why that's important. So, on a turn, we'll be drawing 5 chips from the bag. From this bag over here. We'll have all these chips, these 11 chips in here. We'll draw from the bag. We'll draw 5. From that 5, we'll then go ahead and start assigning the chips. So if we place a laser here, the good news is this is now stunned for this round. But if we put 2 onto it, it is immediately destroyed. We take the O, we put it into the bag. And same thing with the evasion. If we evade, it is stunned. It won't deal damage on the enemy turn. If we have a second stun on, or a second evade, it has been completely dodged, crashed into something, but it comes out of play. We get the reward. Because we'll have our 5 chips, we'll place them, and then it goes to the enemy attack phase. Anyone who isn't stunned deals damage to us. So in this instant here, Fury and Spider will each do their damage. So it'll take our shields down by 2. And we would then draw 5 new tokens, refill the enemy row with cards from the top, until we have the 4 out there. And let's see, the other things we can do is with these green tokens, these are energy. This is how we can shop and buy for new tokens that we have over here in our little shop. We are component limited. If it runs out, if one of these runs out for any reasons, we don't just get to use a substitute. It is just gone, out of play for good. Other thing we can do with energy, according to our ship, at a 1 cost, we can repair our shields by 2. You can't repair the hull, but you can repair the shields. You throw money at the problem.
Yep.
Yep. In our practice game, we had a skill card, and we'll get to those in a second, that pretty much we just called it throw money at the problem. No so yeah, that's what's going on with that one. So yeah, that's lasers. They come in varieties of 1 energy, 1 laser, 2 laser, 3 laser, and it's how much damage it does. Yeah, the POWER, we already told you about the W. Once we get the other ones or have the options to buy the other, we'll explain what those are, and the cost associated with each. So, what's this whole warp thing then? At the once we do the enemy attack, we go to the pilot plans, which is the draw 5. If we cannot draw 5, the warp is over. Our savior drive kicks into effect, and we go up a notch on this. All of our chips that have been played go back into the bag, including all the new chips that we just bought, or that we have bought in the round. Go all back into the bag. The enemies shuffled, reset, go back to the start. We anything in the hull stays. It's pretty much like we go slightly back in time, but we've got some new toys and stuff that we can tinker with. But the enemies might be slightly out of order. Things change when that happens. I think that's the basics. If by the 4th we don't, 4th time that happens, we don't defeat it, we're toast. So if you want to go ahead and put those into the bag.
Alrighty.
I'm going to go ahead and skill cards. We start the game with 2. We pick one. The other will go to the bottom of the deck. Never to be seen again. So choose wisely. Cleanerbot Steve! And Palm Device. So Palm Device, these, much like the healing of the shields, you can activate. You can do it once in a warp. The next warp, it will refresh. So the Palm Device, choose 1 token from your pool and remove it from the game. Gain 1 token from the supply. So you can get rid of piddly stuff and get better stuff with this, but you can do it once per warp. Cleanerbot Steve, we had last round. We love Steve. Costs 2 energy, but you return 3 tokens from your discard back to the bag. Do you want Steve or do you want the Palm Device?
Steve.
Steve!
Please.
All right, Steve is there. Palm Device goes to the bottom. Between warps, we'll draw 2 more cards. Keep one of them, just the same again. So we've got our 11 chips in the bag. We've got our Cleanerbot Steve. We've got Achilles, which I'm going to be stuck saying that from now on. We've got our enemy row. I think we're good to start. Am I missing anything?
Not that I can think of.
All right, let's get into it. Draw 5. So we are, so enemy arrive, the other thing to set up you have the 5 out. Normally, step 1 is enemy arrives, but, so we got a 1.
2. 3.
Okay. 3 energy, 1 laser.
4.
An evade, 1 laser.
5.
Okay, we're taking damage this round. That's just happening. Well, what do you want to do? So, Venom here takes 2 pew-pew to take out, 2 evade to avoid. This is 2 pew-pew to take out, 1 evade to get rid of it. So we could put the evade on him and he's bye-bye.
If we do this here.
Yeah. So this goes here. This will immediately clear, and we get the 1 energy for the reward into the bag. Now, if this, at the end of the round, if it doesn't take him out, once we go to the enemy attack, it clears, but it goes, technically it goes above, but we're saving a little space for ourselves. It goes up above, so it'll no longer stun them, but it counts against their total. And this doesn't refill until a little bit later.
Let's see.
So we definitely want to stun him because he's going to deal 2 damage.
So if we put that on him.
And then it's your choice on who to put the last one. He is 3, they both take 3. He lets you draw 3 tokens from the bag. He gives you a 1 pew-pew. And early on, drawing tokens isn't necessarily a good thing right away.
No. So we'll do this one.
You want to put on the spider?
Yeah.
Okay. And now you have 3 money to spend. Welcome to the shop. And remember how I said we were going to wait to explain what the powers do?
Yeah.
We got 3 money to spend so we can buy powers. If we buy a P-chip, it is a photon blast. You place this token between 2 adjacent targets. It counts as lasers against both. So a 1-shot between both. Once one of them is destroyed, it just moves over to the other. We have the overdrive. It's just like photon blast, but it works as evasive maneuvers instead of pew-pews. We already talked about Warhammer, what that one does. E is the Electro Bot. This token counts as 1 laser. When the assigned target is defeated, this token moves to another target of your choice without stunning it. And then R is the Randomizer. Choose energy, laser, or maneuver. Draw 1 token from the bag, add it to your pool. If it's the type you chose, gain 1 power from the supply and add it to your pool.
What do you think?
It's up to you. Hammer's not bad. The only downside with the hammer is you don't get to stun for the round that you use the hammer.
Right.
But it's good to knock stuff out. You could always get bigger pew-pews. I like your hammer.
Let's do the hammer this time.
Okay, let's do hammer right away.
Yeah. There's
So
those.
you spend those.
That
These
goes
are
in here.
into a discard pile for the round.
That goes in my bag.
Yep, those go into the bag. I've got your discard over here. That should be. We have no more tokens to play. So enemy attacks. He is stunned. Nothing here. He sneaks 1 through.
Yeah.
That happens. This guy is stunned. Pilot plans. Draw 5 new tokens. So make sure to shuffle that up real good. I believe in you.
I'm glad one of us does.
You gotta believe in yourself. The people out there believe in you. Hey, you got your Warhammer. Okay, 1 energy. Another pew pew. An evade, not bad. Okay, not terrible. So now we go to step 1. Enemy arrives. We add enemies to the row. The Stalker comes out. Dun dun dun.
He takes how many?
He takes 3 to knock out. And remember, this counts as 1 against him. He only takes 2. This guy has 1 against him, only takes 3. Your hammer is going to mean stuff is not going to go bye-bye as quickly as you want it to. Or as well as you want it to. Something with words.
Let's see.
So if you put a 1 here, he's done. He's
We'll
toast.
put 1 here.
And it gets you an O, which is your overdrive.
Which goes in here.
Yep,
Goes
perfect.
in a little bag.
Nicely done.
Then
So
if
your W lets you take somebody out. Oh, there's a really good play here. If you take this guy out with the W, you can evade out of him, and you could take this dude down first, right?
Okay.
Because this is going to give you 1 of that. This goes bye-bye. If you evade this guy here, it's going to get you an energy. Goes into the bag right away. The only downside with doing the hammer against this guy is you draw 3 from
the bag.
Yeah.
But
But it at least clears the row.
oh,
And you're not taking damage.
right.
So he's done. And draw 3 from the bag.
You're saving this.
Draw 3 from the bag.
Okay.
We may be saving it.
Okay.
You can always spend
3
it on a
from
1
bag.
laser.
1,
Okay. So see, you can now buy a better laser currently.
2,
Yeah.
3.
Ooh. Well, I would definitely spend these 2, hold this, and just leave. Unless you cleaner bot to get 3. If you want to get 3 chips back.
I'll do that.
Okay.
So that's 2.
Yep, cost 2. These are out.
So we
I'm assuming you want your W back,
Yep.
your 2 back, and you want the 2 money back?
Yep.
Okay. This evade is going bye-bye. All right. Enemy attacks. There are none. Go ahead, draw your 5 for the pilot plan. See if we stay in the warp. You need 5. If not, we go to the next. This does not count towards the 5.
1,
Okay.
2,
Nice.
3,
Yeah.
4,
Awesome.
5.
Ooh, this should be a good round. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, we're in our oranges, so this could be ugly. 2, 3, 4. One other rule it didn't mention, you are not allowed to look into the bag. You can kind of feel around. I can tell you right now, this should be the last warp.
Yeah.
So, enemy arrivals have happened. We are to the pilot actions. And you have Warhammers to take stuff out. If seeing this is the last round, yeah?
Yeah.
You're going to want more stuff. This makes you draw. This makes you draw. These 2 are going to... He's going to heal up your shield and give you an evade.
So if I take him out.
Yep, so if you take Ghost out here.
Yep. So I'll take him out.
And now with Warhammer, remember, we can't use lasers to stun.
No.
But this goes up, this goes in the bag.
And then
Now, you could take him out. We're going to be taking him... Boy, we'd be taking some damage.
yeah.
I mean, it's not the end of the world. Because I'm trying to remember if between rounds if we get shields back or not. Check the warps. Pilot cards. Retrieve all tokens. Let ship section skills. Ooh, yeah, it doesn't say if your shields stick around. So, a consideration might be
To do that.
block here. Warhammer this guy.
So put that on here.
Then you draw 3 from the bag. We know there's not 3. It doesn't end the warp right away. That's only on the pilot plans. You just have to draw as many as you can.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Because you've only... Well, you got... Ooh, this actually works out. So, you have 4.
Yeah.
Which takes him out. This gets you 2 energy. Goes in the bag, sadly.
Yeah.
He's out. If only you had one more dodge, he would have gone bye-bye. And that would have been great, but you don't.
I don't.
You got 2 money.
Yeah.
We're gonna take the evade. We're gonna put it down here for the round. That you got 2 to spend. That can get you a 2 laser, an evade, or 1 energy.
Go for the 2 laser.
2 laser. Pew
Please.
pew. That goes to the bag. All right. Enemy attacks. Luckily, he has been stunned. It is now back to the pilot plans. Draw 5. We already know where this is going.
Yeah.
But go ahead. For sake of video.
1, 2.
It's done.
It's
Mom
done.
has a hand puppet. So I'm gonna make sure we do this right. So, when the end of the warp occurs, which is where we're at, pilot tokens. Retrieve all tokens in play and put them back into the bag. There we go. There we go. However, any tokens in your hold will remain there. So this guy stays out, which is kind of nice having a free evade.
Yeah.
Enemy cards. We retrieve all enemy cards from the row and discard pile. These get shuffled and go back on top. Skill cards. Refresh all skill cards. So Steve's back.
Yep.
Draw 2 new skill cards from the deck. Choose 1 to keep. So our options is Dazzling Flare and Loop Around. This is evade 1 enemy, but do not gain the evade reward. So it just gets rid of somebody, but you don't get stuff for it.
Right.
This is Loop Around. This is an ongoing, so you only have to pay for it once and it stays for good, but whatever token you use to spend for it is out of play for good. In step 4 of each turn, you may return to the bag any number of the tokens you draw, then draw that number of tokens again. So if you don't like what you draw, you can try again. Which one would you rather keep?
That one.
Dazzling Flare it is. Loop around. Goes back to the bottom. All right. Warp marker moves by 1, so we're going into the second warp, round 2.
Yep.
And go ahead, draw your 5. Shake that up. I'm going to get the enemies. Spawn, we got Spider, Stalker, Marauder, and Venom. So yeah, we can start with the slightly harder ones now. Bum, bum, bum. You got a 2 laser.
2,
1 Manny. Well, 1
3,
a hammer.
4, 5.
Bad timing for the hammer.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're not afraid to take some damage. Because you could hammer the big guy, which is going to let you draw 3 more out of there.
Then the rest of them don't take.
Yeah, laser wouldn't stop anybody. But if you put the 2 here, you get an O into the bag right away. And then if you hammer him, you have a chance of getting this, which
Bad.
lets you evade, right?
Yep.
So then hammer
that
this. Now you draw 3. Good luck.
Thank you. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, this isn't as terrible because if you evade this, it's a 1 evade. You make 1 money. It's like he bribed you. Oh no, you're out shooting me right now. Here's $1.
Yeah.
Have a good day. We're done. You can at least evade him. You can put the lasers onto him if you want to. It's not. Well, maybe hold on to one of the lasers because you have 3 money to spend, right?
Yeah. And that one.
Yeah.
Put that one up here.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah.
Yep. 3 money.
3 money.
So once again, any of the powers are available. The 3 lasers available.
Give me a hammer.
All right. We are sold out on hammers now.
And there's 3.
That goes to the bag.
This goes in here.
All right. We are out of the pilot actions. So this is stunned. Great job. Intruder, Fury, and Silence. Draw 5. Oh, sorry. Technically, you draw your 5 first, then they show up.
Yep.
It doesn't matter a ton.
1.
There might be other ships and something
2,
that can make that a little bit
3.
worse. For us, this is fine.
4. 5.
So if you evade him, he's going to get you a 2 laser right away.
Put this one on him.
But
Right?
yeah. Yeah, so if he goes, these go here, you get a 2 laser for your reward that goes into the bag. The downside is you have a hammer. God, and I would almost
I'm going to play that.
here,
Play this here.
hold the hammer for next round.
Hold the hammer.
Yeah.
Right
Because
here.
luckily you're only going to take 1 damage.
And I've got.
Or hear me out. If you're going to take 1 damage anyway, you could take him out here, and you can hammer him anyway.
I'll do that.
If you're going to take 1 damage anyway, right? So that gets you these to the bag. Now, you do have 2 hammers in here, so Cleanerbot Steve may not be a bad option. You would only have to spend 1 of those for Cleanerbot Steve, and then the other you can buy something with. So Cleanerbot Steve.
Yeah.
That comes out, and then I'm assuming 2 hammers. And do you want an evade or do you want the 2 laser?
2 laser.
2 laser. One likes pew pew. Those go to the bag. This, what do you want to spend on? You can get a 2 laser. You can get a 1 energy.
2 laser.
2 laser. 2 laser goes into the bag. I don't know why I was trying to hold on to it. That's the end of the pilot actions. Fury attacks. Just chips the shield a little bit. You draw 5 new tokens. Oh, the whole 5 thing matters in case a warp happens, so that way you don't shuffle further down ones in. I understand my problem now.
1, 2, 3,
Awesome.
4,
Yes.
5.
5. Now, do you think you have 5 tokens left in there? You can't look.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, good to know. I think that's 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we are in the reds. So we're close to the dread, but this is gonna start to hurt.
Yeah. So that takes
Takes 8.
8. So
Hammer.
hammer.
Hammer time.
Hammer time.
Boof. He goes. That gets you a W. However, you're sold out on W's.
Yeah. Is our next biggest one here? Maybe we'll.
4 and a 5. He will actually heal your shields back up and give you a token. If you can take him out.
2, 3, 4. He takes how many?
5. How much do you have? You have 4?
I got 4.
You can take him out, which would let you draw 3 chips out of the bag. Oops.
Do that.
Okay, so draw 3 chips out. Oh, and you always have the hammer to do that too.
1.
Ooh, this isn't bad.
2. 3.
Ooh, okay. So maybe hammer this dude.
Hammer this dude.
Okay, so he is gonna get you max shield back. It gives you a shield plus 3, as well as an evade token, maneuvers token. I'm gonna call stuff wrong. I apologize. I would hold one of these, and then he takes 2 to evade,
Yeah.
and it gets you money and a laser
Yep.
for evading him. Your last token is just going to be wasted.
There you go in the bag.
Yep.
Boop.
So, end of pilot actions, enemy attacks. There are none. Draw 5 if you can.
Stick to the bottom.
Yeah, a little bit.
1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5.
We're 5. Oh, and the hammer's in there. Okay. The last 2, Nemesis and Apocalypse. Also names of Resident Evil movies. Well, you can destroy one of them.
Take out.
They both give you the same thing, but yeah, I would take out the one that does 4 damage.
Yeah. So I take out him.
So with that, you get any chip for free. Might I recommend either a 3, this which costs 4. It is the most expensive. It is a 3 power energy, or one of your powers, or the 3 laser.
I'll take the money.
You'll take the money.
I'll take the money.
Yep. Yep. Take the most expensive thing while you can.
Yep.
And then I assume dodge.
Yep.
Pew pew.
And
For 1, you can get a laser.
I'll do that. Might as well.
All right. And I'll hold the dodge for the next round.
Yep.
All right. So he is stunned. Draw 5 if you can. So the other option you could have done with your evade is you could have played the Dazzling Flare, evade with no reward, but that would open you up to the mothership, who would do 6 damage without really any without you doing anything.
2, 3, 4.
Is there a 5th?
Oh yeah. 5.
Holy moly! Okay.
So we can take. He needs how many more to take him out?
He's at 3. He needs 5 to go down.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. He is gone. He is toast. The downside, the mothership is now active.
Okay.
But you get any chip for free.
And we can't use a hammer in that in the mothership.
No, can't use hammer on mothership, and hammer is bought out. The moving around damage one isn't terrible, but you could also get more money.
Give me the moving around one, please.
The bounce around shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
Now.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to keep that out of the glare the best I can. I would definitely block 2 sections.
We'll do that.
So you're gonna evade 2 of those sections. You're taking damage this round.
Yeah.
That's happening, dude.
Yeah.
But put that down. Maybe hold the 3 and spend the 2.
Yep.
What would you like to purchase for 2? You can get a 2 laser. You can get a 1 money. You could get
A 2 laser.
a 2 laser. It is. Thank you for
Okay.
shopping.
You're welcome.
So with the dread, lasers do not evade it. Evasions do, but there's no way to take it out that way. So we are eating 2 damage. Draw 5.
I think I got 5 in here.
Oh, I kind of hope you don't. This is a perfect time to cash out of a warp.
1, 2,
Oh no.
3,
Oh no.
4. That's it.
That's it. Okay, warp. Warp is over. Whew, I'm actually completely okay with this. I'm moving the marker into 3. Tokens go back into the bag. Except for the one in the hold.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I just gave you everything. Enemy cards get shuffled.
Oh boy.
Hey, the shield only being down a little bit's not that bad.
Here we go.
We need to get skill cards.
You pick one.
Options, split laser or advanced maneuver. Target requires 1 less maneuver to evade this turn, but it costs 2 money to do it. Split laser, this card counts as 1 laser against each target, but cannot stun. It only lasts till the end of the turn. That's not bad. You
That's not
could
bad.
maybe get 4 laser out of 1 laser.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We'll do that one.
All right. Welcome to the team, Split Laser. This is our cleaner bot, Steve. All right, so, yep, we've got that into the 3. That damage resets. Oh. Already have a red. Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
We're hurting a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah! Perfect time for the hammer. 2. 3. 4. Oh, 2 hammers. Okay. Obviously, we're gonna hit the apocalypse with a hammer, right?
Yep.
Take that thing out.
Take that out.
You get any chip for free. Do you want a power? Do you want the expensive money? Do you want the 3 laser? What do you want?
Give me a laser.
3 laser?
Yeah.
All right, all yours. That goes to the bag.
All right.
Now, if you hammer him, he's going to get you your shields back
We'll do
and
that.
an evade.
We'll do that.
That goes here. This goes into the bag.
That in there.
I would evade him and laser him because he's going to do damage whether we want to or not. Yeah. But at least the evade, he's not going to deal damage.
Yeah, no.
Now, you still have this 3 down here.
That's 4.
Yep, you got to buy power 4. I would maybe, with that damage coming through, maybe hold the 1 to... Actually, it's not that bad. One damage is pretty survivable. 4 money is pretty good. Because that can get you a laser and maybe a power.
Yep.
Which one? P-O-W-E-R. Do you want the split laser? Do you want the split evasive maneuver? Do you want the rotating E? Do you want the randomizer?
We'll go with the R.
Okay, you're going the randomizer.
Just something a little different.
Yeah, that's okay. That cost you 3. You have the 1 left. Do you want to hold it or do you want a 1 laser?
We're gonna hold it.
Gonna hold it. Okay. Into the round. He is stunned. He is not due to the Warhammers. So that'll go 1 to there. Draw 5. Good luck.
Thank you.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
2 monies. 1 laser. 2 more monies. 2 more lasers.
5.
And 3 lasers. Uh-oh. Nemesis and Venom. It is your actions.
Let's see.
No one is currently stunned.
He's got.
I'm afraid you're only going to get to stun 1 of them. But you could, if you spend the 1 now, you can get 1 onto everybody for a round.
I'll do that.
But is it worth it? Maybe. Because, so if you have one on everybody, you could put the 3 onto him and knock him out. Knocking him out lets you draw 3 more chips.
Okay.
Want to try that?
Yeah.
So, put that down. Draw 3 more chips.
Here. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So that randomizer, you choose energy, laser, and maneuver. You pick one, and then you draw one from the bag. If you get it right, you will get a 1 power token from the supply. Otherwise, you just get the chip that you draw. So you might as well do the art now.
Yep.
So pick. Which one do you think you're going to draw? Do you think you're going to draw energy, laser, or evasive maneuver?
Laser.
Okay. Good luck. We draw an evasive maneuver. You get a freebie. It's a laser! Do you want to P, the split powered?
Yeah.
Okay. Goes to the bag. Not bad. So everyone has 1 damage on it right now. If you put this 1 damage here, you will take out Venom and get an O.
Okay. We'll do that.
Okay. That is 2. If you can do 1 more, if you play 1 more damage to him, it's going to let you draw 3 cards. Or 3 more chips, not cards.
2.
Yep. So that'll take Fury out. Draw 3 more.
One, 2,
Bad time with the P.
3.
Well, if you dump
Those there.
damage for 3, dump the evade onto him. Technically, they go below. We know he's stunned for the round.
Yeah.
I would hold the P for a round.
Do that.
And potentially buy shields. And maybe get 3 tokens back.
Yeah.
Okay, so shields cost 1. This comes out of play. So it's out of the game for good. But shields are back to full.
Yep.
Perfect. If you spend 2 on CleanerBot Steve.
Yep. Do that.
Sorry, this comes back over here. I didn't take your 2 for CleanerBot Steve.
Yep.
You get 3 back. I'm assuming these 2.
Yep.
Do you want the 3 or do you want the randomizer? Or the 3 money?
I'll take the pew pew.
You'll take the pew pew? Okay, those go to the bag. 3 money remain. You can buy any power chip. You can buy a 3 laser.
I'll take the 3 laser.
3 laser.
Sometimes they come in handy.
They really do. That is your turn. Not bad. So these move up. So we've got 3 damage on. We've evaded once. We need 3 more evade or 5 more damage. That's 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, you should have drawn your 5 first. That's my apologies.
Okay. Take this.
It's not terrible. It's very doable. Ooh, double evade, which is nice.
2,
Money, which is okay.
3,
And evade.
4, 5.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Because you could potentially evade him this turn by putting the evade between here.
Bring those there.
And that takes him out.
Takes him out.
Now, the downside is you take damage from one of these 2 instead.
But if
Because he'll be no problem. You could at least block the 2 damage. Oh, actually, no. Oh, you'll be fine.
okay.
You'll be fine. Okay. So if we play this here, he goes bye-bye.
Okay.
So one of the reds is gone. He is stunned for the turn, which is great. So I'm going to put this here. He gets you a 3 and evasive maneuver into the bag. Because what you have here is you have the power, which puts a laser on both of them. And then if you knock this guy out, he's stunned. He's stunned. And this goes bye-bye and gets you another evade. And with the power of 1 money, you can hold it for a round.
Do that. So I'll put that there. It's upside down, but that's all right.
It's fine. That is your turn. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. Draw 5. Yeah, once you get going, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not too difficult to play.
1.
There is a book called Singularity, which is kind of a choose-your-own-adventure, which gives you different setups, which is pretty cool. There's multiple ships and multiple motherships as well.
5.
Okay, let's spawn some ships. The Silence and the Stalker.
Okay,
Well, if you play an evade here, that'll take him out.
if I put that there.
Yeah. Yep, so this takes him out. You will get a 1 chip for the bag.
Thank you.
And he is stunned for the round.
Right, and then if I put this one.
Well, you could put it between these two and they'll both be stunned.
I could do that.
I might say, if you put this here, it'll take him out and it'll get you a 2 laser.
Okay.
And these two are already stunned.
Right.
So he comes out and you get a 2 laser. Congrats. That goes into your bag.
Yeah, thank you.
And now you've got some options. You got what, 5 power there? You could take out this guy on the left with the power. And I'll get you a 2 money. He's stunned, so you don't have to worry about that.
that one. So if I do this,
Yep.
that takes him away.
It takes him away. You get 2 money for the bag.
Thank you.
And you still have the 1 money on hold.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. That's into the round. Go ahead and draw 5. If there is 5. There should be 5.
2. Oh yeah, we got 5.
Okay.
3.
Yeah, if we were able to make it to the dread before.
4. 5.
Okay, last ship coming out is the Marauder. Takes 5 to hit him. Which you do have a hammer.
But then we can't.
You would be able to use an evade, and he lets you draw 3 tokens. Hammering him lets you get a W for free, but we're out of Ws.
Yes. So if I do that.
Okay, so go ahead and draw 3 chips. Good luck.
Thank you. 1,
Oh, very nice.
2, 3.
You can... Oh. You can currently evade both of them. But the dreadnought, or the dread comes out, and there's no evade. Which is very problematic. I mean, unless we spend this, evade 1 enemy, you would get no reward. He just goes bye-bye.
Yep, we'll do that.
Okay, he just goes bye-bye.
Yep.
You've got 6 power right here. You could hit the one in the middle.
I'll hit the one in the middle.
Take it out.
We'll take that out.
This will give you a free chip of your choice. But now this is going to do 3. This is going to do 3 damage. You're going to get to block 1 of them. So it's good news. It's bad news.
I can only block 1.
Yep. But you get a free chip first. Yep, there's the P that splits between 2, which right now is not good.
No.
E, which jumps targets. R is that randomizer where you pick what you think you're going to draw. There's the 3 energy, which cost 4. It is the most expensive. There's also a 3 laser, which we also know is good.
Give me a 3 laser, please.
3 laser? Oh, I need to go back in time slightly. Because you only had enough damage to do 6.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming he'll go this way and get the 3 laser.
Yeah.
Yep. My apologies.
It's okay.
And I assume we evade...
That goes in here.
Yep. So you're going to evade one of them. But you've got 3 money to spend. You can get a power. You still have this, and you're going to want that to repair the shields coming up.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Give me a 3...
A 3 laser?
Yep.
Okay. 3 laser it is. Not bad. So, we're at the end of the round.
Yep.
I'll take this off. He's going to do 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. This evades. I might as well throw it in the discard. Draw your 5. If there are 5 to draw. Can you take him out this round, I wonder?
1.
Not with that. No, not with that.
2. 3. 4.
Okay, at least you can evade.
5.
Okay. Okay, this actually isn't terrible. I would spend your 1 to heal 2, right? That comes back up. That's out of play for good. If you spend the 6 to here, that gets you 3 monies to the bag. Leaving the middle as the problem, but you can evade it. Otherwise, it's doing 4 damage.
Right.
And maybe hold the money for a round?
Yep.
Unless, well, do you have enough this round? Do you think you have 5? Because otherwise you could spend it and get... Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead, draw 5. Oh, can we do this on the 3rd?
We're going to try.
Oh, this is cool.
1.
Oh, sorry. These go.
Can't use that.
Nope, can't use it against the ship.
2.
Well, at least it's not doing damage.
3.
Oh.
4.
Well, there's damage.
5.
Okay, well, you do 3 damage out of 8. You will avoid damage, so he's not doing 4 back to you.
No.
These are wasted, because if unfortunately it doesn't work on
The ship.
ships. It only works on enemy cards, not sections of the ship.
All right.
Do you have enough in there, or do you want to buy 1 chip to try to make sure you have 5? So you have 3 damage on it. You need 5 damage in the game.
I'm going to spend
You're
that.
going to spend that to try to get 1 more chip just to be on the safe side? All right. That goes in. Mix it around, draw 5.
1.
Oh, we can't throw money at the problem.
2. 3. 4.
Oh, tell me there's 1 more in there.
5.
Yes! So, between these two, you have 6. There is already 3 damage onto him. That is 9. That is enough to blow up the Dread and win the game in the 3rd round. Granted, the Dread is the easiest ship. But hey, compared to our last game, that was great. We did win our practice round, but we won it in the 4th, and it was a lot closer.
Yeah.
But I hadn't played it forever, and I was teaching Mom. So
Learned a new game today.
yeah, learned a new game today. Thoughts?
I like this.
I really like this game too. It's a lot of fun, and I like showcasing it this way so we can prove that not all games that are solo have to be solo. It is a very nice solo experience, but we can sit here and work on a puzzle together. And like I didn't want to completely captain everything, so like I did a lot of captaining on you today because you're learning. for me, it was just more placing stuff. I let you pick what chips we get. I wasn't trying to min-max. I was just, you take whatever you want,
Yeah.
and I'll work around
Let me see
it.
if we can make it work.
Yeah. So we kind of made our own challenge.
Yeah.
Theme is fun. If you have a Fantasy Flight playmat that you can put this on, it makes it feel a lot nicer. It added some ambience to it. It's got nice little storage. I know there's a way. I know they've got like upgraded components for this, so it's like the acrylic draw pieces instead of these. I might just get coin protectors instead. And I know there's also an expansion that just came out as well. And then there's multiple different ships that do different things. Like Artemis, if it gets destroyed, it's game over. You've got different POWER chips in there, but it's got bigger hull, bigger shields, and the holds too. Oh. Where Artemis here, or Achilles, Achilles here, is very squishy, but you don't lose if he gets knocked out, which is kind of cool. So this is, and I know I said it while Mom was shuffling before, there is a choose your own adventure book, which will set the game up for you, depending on which way you follow, which is, that's kind of cool. I really like that. There's a fun little story to it. Setup and teardown's not terrible. Your starter ones have the white border around them. Otherwise, they just go in the POWERs. There's lids for them that go into the box.
It's fun to learn.
It's fun to learn. I'm happy you enjoyed this one.
It was fun to learn.
I had been on the fence about teaching you this game for a while, because I know I get, especially in co-ops, I get a little captain-y. And with this being a solo game, it's not I can take my turn, you can take your turn. It's we're taking a turn together. I'm gonna captain, and I hope I didn't drive you away from it too much. No. It seems like you had some fun.
It was fun. I enjoyed this.
Yeah. So what about it did you like? If you had to use words.
Just trying to figure out. Okay, I need to take up. I mean, I enjoyed working on getting these characters, these guys, the enemies out to get to the mothership to get the, and okay, I can't use this, but I do have, getting enough things to do what I needed to do.
Yeah, it's definition of the bag builder. You're building a power over time to see if you can do it on a never-ending timer. Sometime I know you and I should try other enemies. This is the duo. It's two separate ships that have two separate decks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're kind of mean. But yeah, that's Warp's Edge. We both like it. As I just introduced her to it today. It was a very quick teach. For at least for a very quick turnaround, because normally your confidence with a brand new game for video is like, let's try it a couple more times. We did one round. And it's like, okay, I think we can do that one. Like, super. So hey everybody, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Help us on out. We're also available on Patreon as well, where we've got a series where we're going through Pandemic Legacy Season 0. The spies trying to figure out the whole Medusa project, blah, 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 blah. Without getting too spoilery, that's available to our patrons over at patreon.com/TomandMomPlay. It helps us out, supports the channel, lets us try to upgrade stuff over time so it can look a little bit nicer. The best part is I'm realizing that I would have this, this camera is not going to be showing when I'm doing this. And so it's just going to be me looking like I'm just pointing at the camera, because I get lazy about editing. I do. I'm still learning editing. I'm trying to get it down. Yeah, we did the whole thumbs up, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.